Hey, this is Timmara signing on with Invincible Versus. Okay, so this is exciting and a little repetitious because of the context of how I'm recording this. Okay, so Invincible Versus released a little over a week ago, I think, as of recording, because the Twitter account just posted like the first week's global stats yesterday. But Invincible Versus. I am actually like a big Invincible fan now after the release of Season 1 back in 2022? Sorry, or 2021, 2022, I don't remember now. But no, I really got into Invincible through the first season of the show. Then I read the comics, the comic, and I kind of go back and reread it after or during every season. So Season 4 just wrapped up a couple weeks ago. And yeah, now there's Invincible Versus, a fighting game, where there's been a couple of different Invincible games as of late. There was one that was like a visual novel mainly focused around Eve. And then there was Guarding the Globe, which is just like the, Marvel Strike Force, like the auto player, Invincible Honkai, if you will. But yeah, now an Invincible fighting game that kind of has like a Mortal Kombat feel is very appropriate for the series, and it's made by the studio behind the Killer Instinct remake when the Xbox One launched, and that's awesome. But anyways, so we're getting into it. I'm rambling, but there's kind of like weird context to this because as I'm recording this, earlier today, I tried to stream the story mode, the single player mode. And I keep having these issues with this game specifically on stream of the audio desyncing. It happened to me when I was playing the beta, open beta before the game's release, where the audio desynced really early on. And I don't know if that was like a stream issue or if it's a OBS issue or what.
Pay attention.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, problem is now we don't have like teammates to use like the defensive attacks and abilities. This already is going poorly.
Time for a lesson. I'm ending this.
Oh, that was funny though. There we go. Cutting it close. So I figured, let's try this again. That's why I'm rambling so much. It's like I'm trying to get through all this like context. Because yeah, again, I'm a huge Invincible fan. I made a Invincible AMV that I credit, or like the same day the Invincible War episode came out. I made an AMV based on that episode, using TomTom from the Flaxen episode, and I credit that video with getting me to YouTube partner and monetization. So it's just sort of like, Invincible has a lot of bias, I have a lot of bias towards Invincible. But anyways, so yeah, I picked up the game, wanted to try it. I've been playing it quite a bit. We'll get into it. So, single player, story mode, and yeah, we're gonna start over. I was playing for a little bit, that'll tell you everything you need to know. Story progress, 40% after after a half hour. We'll get to that. But yeah, the audio fell out of sync, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna try, we're gonna start a new game, we're gonna go normal mode, and just we're gonna start from scratch. So yeah, sorry for the rambling, but we're getting into it. I've got a lot of thoughts on Invincible. Mustache.
Dad, please. You don't want to do this.
I came to this planet for one reason. To conquer it.
That makes no sense. But what about Mom? And your friends? And me?
Your mother, the others, they don't matter. But you. This can be your destiny too.
Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet because apparently there's no subtitles in the story mode.
Or won't.
Mark, we got reinforcements on the way. Just hold him off.
Way ahead of you, Cecil.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Yeah. No, so I tried playing this on stream earlier, and it fell out of sync. I was playing on stream with my Fox VTuber. But yeah, it just fell out of sync, and like right in this first fight. And the same thing happened when I played the open beta on stream, so I do not know if it's just a streaming issue, or if it's like a game issue on my OBS. I am not entirely sure. Okay, that went way nicer. Like, when I fought him originally, it was like, you know, we'll get into it. So, yeah, like, based on, like, the collection, there's 21 chapters, aka 21 fights. This goes at a brisk pace. But damn, I love how this looks. This looks so freaking good. They translated, like, these character designs to this art style so well.
You're one of us, or you're dead.
Fuck you.
I suppose that's a decision.
Language, boy. Boy.
Sorry, not letting you kill my boyfriend today.
This time. Sorry again, I'm trying to be quiet because I think I got the audio mixing figured out. It's just also, yeah, no subtitles, which feels weird. I don't know why. Just, it seems like an accessibility issue, and there was someone who was having, when I was trying to stream, there was someone who was having issues trying to hear the gameplay because there was no subtitles.
Yeah, regret's not really my style.
Again, this looks amazing. We'll get into some talk about like the character designs and stuff. Again, I want to play a few fights and then like pause to see if it's working right.
Your friends won't change your situation.
Neither will yours.
Okay, now we're 3v3 because yeah, this is like a, well, you know, a 3v3, you know, fighting game. We got our characters. We got Mark Grayson, Invincible. Oh god. Yeah, I gotta do that more. Like, yeah, I gotta do like the assist breaker. There are certain moves that are essential to like playing the game, and I'm bad at remembering them. Whoops. Okay, yeah, Rex is getting a little beaten up, and now the dog wants out, so this will be a good excuse to
Need a hand?
swap, go to Eve. Whoop. Somebody help. Okay, everyone's busy.
All right, coming through.
But no, I like how this plays. Just like, it's pretty simple mechanically. Or like, you know, the controls are not complicated, but there's nuances to your movements and your actions. You just have a simple, like, light, medium, heavy attack. You got special moves bound to one button that changes depending on the direction. Only 3 directions, but still. Oops.
Time for a team up.
Oop, wasted that. But we got a boost ability that can boost our attacks. We got a super meter that does special abilities. And you know, one of the best. That's one of the best ultimates in the game. Immediately. What's up, Doc? Just give me a second. Yeah, and I'm a bit button mashy when it comes to fighting games, but
Let's get serious.
whoops. Oh, I was trying to swap, but okay. Rex is fine. He'll be okay.
Get that big ugly mustache out of here.
Damn. Why are you picking on... I don't even want to make the Steve Harvey jokes, honestly. Because, why would you insult Lucan like that? that probably does not read without context about, like, some really heinous things Steve Harvey has done. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Dog wants out. I want to check the audio to see if it fell out of sync again. Because, I don't know. It's been weird. Like, I'll put up examples of, like, what happened. It's just odd. Okay, back. Sorry, we got 10 minutes in, and the audio is not messed up. That has not happened on an Invincible playthrough, or in my Invincible gameplay yet. So it's like, I'll take it. Okay, we should be good then. Look at it. I love the little artwork in this corner. It's like the, you know, the art.
Be so bad.
Sorry, I said it.
The way humans have treated this place.
Yeah, shenanigans are happening.
Nice try. You don't have Robot here to help you this time. He left you all alone. Look again, idiot.
Dumbass.
I don't need anyone's help to kick your ass.
All right. Playing as two of the biggest bruisers in the game. I mean, then there's Conquest, but you know what I mean. And Alan, but you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. Actually, like a proper fight between Monster Girl and Titan would be kind of awesome. Come on, let that happen in, like, Season 5 or something. But, yeah. Like, the different characters, and actually they adapt, like, how they play, or, like, how they are very well. Like, Monster Girl is just, like, crazy tough, like, really strong, and it's just, like, a tank. But her reach is really short.
I'm just getting started. Coming through.
There we go. So yeah, sorry, I got so much to say about, like, the characters from the show, and also how they play in this. And also I love that, like, they clash and it destroys the background. Yeah, we'll swap to Bulletproof. Bulletproof I also like playing in this. Bulletproof does not get a lot of time to do anything in the show. Even though he seems like he could be a really promising character, I hope to God they change some stuff up from how he was presented in the comics. But maybe we'll see a lot more of him in Season 5. That's my guess.
You are gonna die for what you've done!
I've got things to say about Powerflex, but we'll get to him. There's a lot of characters to go through. But yeah, I like, you know, Bulletproof in this. He plays so acrobatically. He's got one of the best ultimates. I meant to switch to Kate. Yeah. Yeah, then we got Duplicate, who is really fun to play as. Because she's got an interesting style. She basically is like Naruto from, like, you know, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, where it's like she creates shadow clones to fight with. But as you do attacks, you see she's actually losing health. So, like, you know, makes sense. Like,
I've had enough of this.
hold on. Okay, good. We sweeped his legs.
You've got all of us now.
But yeah, Kate's vulnerable when she's in the middle of combo. So if you can trip her up, you can just like rip her apart, which fitting for her. And while I
Go ahead, keep coming.
Don't tell me.
Sorry again, I got a lot to say, and just like if there were subtitles, I could like have at least a little bit of a, like, you know, backup.
Rex. You twitch.
You think those firecrackers make you worth something? Your own father didn't even care about you.
Damn.
At least I put on a show.
Yeah, and we still got Rex's voice actor Menzukis voicing him, who does like a great job.
Eat shit, Mark's dad!
Whoops. And I don't remember if I mentioned already, just because like I'm running a mile a minute here, just because there's a lot to cover.
Think a man-child like you can stop me?
But whoops, I am playing this also with the settings with the like toned down gore and everything for content creation purposes. But I don't think that really matters, in terms of like the actual story mode. Because like it's still plenty brutal and violent, just so you're not gonna have like bodies fall apart.
It's time for a lesson.
Damn it.
Not even trying.
Yeah. Okay, I will say, because here's the thing, we're doing the story mode, and a game that's built around having like 3 player characters on a team, and so you've got like combo breakers and like assist counters that are dependent on you having multiple players. So when you're playing solo, you just have less options.
You think a man-child like you can stop me?
Fucker! Coming at you! Hey now! Roll out the Rex carpet!
That's also such a great super move. And yeah, so it's like you have less options when you're fighting, when you're like by yourself, but also they do make some slight accommodations. Like, if you fail and you want to retry the fight, it's immediate, like no slowdown at all. My trust.
Just in time. What the hell?
What is it?
Your costume.
Your government will comply with our demands, as will all the nations of Earth.
Once we launch this weapon, the world will take us seriously at last.
We cannot allow that to happen.
Make no mistake, Viltrumites will never again be called weak and pathetic.
What did you say?
I said we will be respected.
I don't believe anyone calls Viltrumites weak. This isn't right.
A lot of weird stuff happening right now. So yeah, there's definitely some shenanigans going on.
It's not right that you continue to live.
Alright, playing as Robot versus Conquest. And funny thing, the voice actor, Ross McCrod, for the voice of Robot in this, also voices Conquest, and in the actual Invincible show, voices Immortal. So, and it's already confirmed in the season pass that Immortal is going to eventually be added in. And so it's like, damn, the guy's got like amazing range. Like, some of the voice cast selections that they got for this are incredible. Like, Invincible himself. Like, when the game got announced and just like you're hearing just sort of like, oh yeah, that's J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man, he's totally back. And then it's just like, oh, they got Steven Yeun too, that's great. No, turns out it's voice actor Alex Lee, and he's amazing. Like, nobody noticed that it, like, his voice just, his performance is so good, and he's also been like doing a lot of fun stuff, like talking about his behind the scenes of like how he prepped for the Invincible role, and even like cosplaying Invincible while playing the game. Alex is just like awesome in this. Yeah, like that delivery, which is an homage to like what was it, episode 4, and it's just sort of like, you would not have guessed that wasn't Steven Yeun. It's like, there are definitely some voices that you definitely notice are changed, but the sound-alikes or like different performers they got have still been killing it.
Invincible.
A little busy over here.
I do not believe these are truly Viltrumites.
What? What are you talking about?
The Viltrumites we know are not concerned about a lack of respect. They would simply kill.
Yeah, especially Conquest of all people, like, worried about being perceived as weak.
And are they not stronger than this?
She seems pretty strong.
Bear hug. Still pretty strong, but Mark, you would not be able to lay a real amount of damage on her if it was the real Anissa. So, you know, shenanigans. They're definitely, like, leading up to something kind of like, you know, Injustice, Gods Among Us, where it's like they got to give the explanation of why everyone's on relatively equal footing.
Hit me. As hard as you can.
Happy to.
Again. I said, hit me hard!
Yeah. And again, you notice like little homages and references, like that is reference to like that first episode when Mark was getting stronger and got his powers, and that's to like the bully just like, hit me as hard as you can. As hard as you can. Again. So, you know, there's a lot going on here. Whoops. It's clearly a very loving send-up. Like, if you saw someone like the behind-the-scenes videos that were being released, like, after the game got announced, Jesus. You know, there were definitely, like, such passion in, like, getting things set up.
I said, hit me hard!
Yeah, at least, because apparently, like, the NPC difficulty or CPU difficulty is insane. Like, you can play on Viltrumite difficulty, like, ultra hard mode, and I guess, like, there's an achievement for that, and it's still one of, like, the lowest, like, acquired achievements in the game still at this point.
I'm ending this!
There we go, that worked out. So, you know, and I've been playing on easy, trying to get through the arcade ladders, and, you know, going on normal is still, like, doable. I think I'll be able to stretch a little bit. But, yeah, I am not a fighting game guy that goes ranked. I've won one match out of, like, 5 or 6 I've done so far.
Come on.
Mark, stop. What are you doing? Mark.
Well then.
Mark.
Rex?
Guys, we good?
What have you done with Invincible?
Who's collapsed over there?
No, you can't have.
There is only revenge now.
No, guys, it's me.
You've left us no choice.
Listen to me, robot. Don't.
Rudy! Dude, chill! Okay, yeah, 2 against 1.
Really don't want to do this.
Like, I think we're doing slightly... Shoot.
Neutralize. Now.
Yeah, we're doing, like, slightly more damage. But yeah, it's just still just like 2 against 1 in a game where you're meant to have multiple, like, players. And so, like, our abilities are limited when it comes to, like, dealing, you know, counter damage and stuff like that. So it's a little awkward, but again, at least you can start it up, just run again. Easy to do run backs and try it again. There we go.
That's enough!
I am not your average human.
Here you go!
Again, just trying to get through it.
Ow! What the hell?
Damn it! Listen to me! Oh, shit.
Maybe that was a bit too much.
Mark, where are we?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You guys see what I see now?
I assume so. Were we fighting?
I think you were hallucinating. Okay, see, you've got this thing on your back, and Rex and I have one here.
Strange.
Ew, gross.
Yep. Rex is all washed up.
Who is she?
I do not know. She may be some minor Earth hero.
Whoever she is, she looks damn awesome.
Robot! Call this minor?
Powerplex! Stop! Now!
She's still hallucinating.
You picked the wrong side of this thing.
Yeah, here we go. So yeah, we got Elemental, who was introduced. I was gonna say 3 against 1. What the hell? Okay, I forgot about that. It was after this fight as far as I got. Before, like, I finally realized, like, how bad the audio sync was.
It doesn't need to be like this.
But so yeah, we got Elemental. So as we were getting, like, you know, character reveal trailers and like seeing their special moves and combos and getting more details on the game, like halfway through, like way earlier than I think people would have expected, oh shoot, we got a trailer for a exclusive character, like a new Invincible character, and her name is Elemental, and that's amazing. And she looks so cool and plays even better, where she is basically like Korra. She's basically superhero Avatar.
This is new and ever so exciting.
We also got Battle Beast actor in, which is surprising. And you know that there's a solution, and like that's obviously a Captain Planet riff, which is interesting. I was trying to do another one, but there we go. But yeah, she looks great. Like, Ella's design is incredible. She's already so freaking cool. Oh no.
I'm not your enemy!
I'm a friend.
Oh my god, you're?
And you know, perfect title drop, even taking that from the show.
Fighting someone else.
Powerplex, right? Yeah, we've all been seeing things that aren't real.
We have?
Oh, my back.
Shit, you're Rexplode. And Robot? I just tried to kill the Guardians of the Globe.
We are not significant.
No big deal. People do that every week.
But your powers intrigue me. You control the 4 elements, do you not?
I actually go by Elemental.
Again, amazing.
Does anyone remember how you got wherever this is?
I do not. But given this chamber and the devices on our necks, I hypothesize that whoever brought us here is harvesting kinetic energy. They underestimated the power of Earth's heroes, however. It must be possible to overload the devices. Doing so breaks us out of our stupor, at least for now.
First things first, we've got to get out of here.
Wait, you don't know what's in there.
Yeah. So I was curious about this. So, okay.
My God.
Cause it's like, why is all this happening? So it's just like they're got put in like a you know, X-Men danger room just to fight. And here's other people?
Who's the old man?
Only our fucking boss. Shit.
Eve. How do we get them out?
That may be the least of our worries.
Maybe we need to think about how to keep them in. Look at her freckles. She's so freaking cute.
Listen to me. Whatever you see, it's not real.
Every moment of the rest of your life, you're gonna remember what you took from me.
No, Eve, it's me.
Overloading the device is the only way we know to wake them up. You have to fight her.
No.
Screw you, Erickson.
Oh. I was thinking it's just like, who could she be talking about in this instance? Oh, it was Lance Reddick's character in the Adam Eve special. Like, look at this place. Like, this looks like, you know, like the... Oops, we got Ella on our team. Sorry, this looks like, you know, a Reaper ship from Bioshock. Sorry, I'm thinking of BioWare, as in Mass Effect. Ah! Sorry, Eve.
Relax. You're not that tough.
Got this. Here's a solution. Watch it all away. That's enough. Get wrecked. This isn't how I want to meet you.
Okay, now.
Nope. Nope. Bring Monster Girl back. There we go. And there's moves you can do to, like, knock enemies away and swap them back out.
I can withstand just about anything.
I'm here.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Sit your ass down.
Damn.
Got an image to hold.
And they got Titans. Well, Titans changed voice actors since season 1, as I recall. I like Titan as a character. We'll probably... I imagine... Well, probably not at this rate. I was going to say, maybe we'll play as every character at least once, but probably not.
Yeah, how you like this? Just fucking die!
I was honestly confused by that move for a bit. I thought he just, like, screamed so hard he did a shockwave. No, he's doing a headbutt. Which, appropriate.
Stop. You can't.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I have to kick your ass, I swear.
You're twisting my arm here, man. I was gonna joke. It's like, I'm totally not bitter about you getting with Immortal. Honestly, no. Rex moved on. Which reminds me, I wish Shrinking Ray was a character in this game. Like, it's kind of deceptively, like, in the end, it turns out, like, I know people were really concerned about just sort of, like, the roster, like, in the lead-up to the game, where it's just sort of like, okay, most of the roster is, like, Superman clones, basically. So how can they differentiate those enough to make it interesting? And actually, I think they do a good job. Like, you know, say Bulletproof and Invincible have very similar movesets, but they're unique enough where it balances out. Whoop. where they're unique enough, just sort of like they both twist and spin in different ways. They've got different demeanors and how like they move. Like there's even like there is parallels between like Bulletproof and Invincible's like movesets. They even have a similar like heavy spin move, but like they're still distinct enough. And you know, with those two in League, there kind of is like a reason for you know, their mechanical similarities. But if we get to play some Viltrumites, there'll be prime examples for that in a bit.
We ain't finished yet, asshole. Get those tentacles out my face.
Who the hell? Okay.
Your number's up.
Yeah. No, Bulletproof's got a very like smooth play style, where it's like his fights and how he chains moves together is very smooth, while like Invincible is just kind of like very like more impact and speed.
This will hurt. My plan was not to hurt you.
Damn it.
That's nothing to me.
This will hurt. Incoming. You knocked it up.
So, sorry, I'm rambling, but we're going.
Oh fuck, please don't fire me.
Mark?
Hey there, Red.
I didn't mean to hurt you. There was no other way.
What are...
Invincible!
She looks like she could be a Life is Strange character. And I mean that with highest compliments.
This is that giant cat we fought. And those are Viltrumites?
I require a stronger foe.
Think we should wake him up?
We have to. They won't stop coming.
I knew you'd betray us, Nolan. We will not stop until your entire planet is as lifeless as this cursed moon.
That's never gonna happen, Anissa. Hey, Nolan! You miss me?
Just a little drop. Yeah, we got Anissa. We got, I think the most, like, noticeable change in voice actors is Alan. And not to be mean to... Hold on a second. Who even voices Alan? Because, yeah, they weren't going to get Seth Rogen for it. Where is... Who did voice Alan for this? Just a second. James Adomian? Oh, he's in Long Story Short. Oh, he's Bane in, Harley Quinn. That's awesome. Hold on, wait, or, hold on. Yeah, Bane and Harley Quinn. That's great. Oh, that's why he sounds familiar. He's literally like the Snyderverse guy from Harley Quinn. That's how I recognized him, and I didn't get it. I'm just looking, it's just like, no disrespect to the guy. Like, it's just, he sticks out the most out of the new cast, but he still does, like, a great, like, job as, like, being this goofy guy. I've got thoughts on Anissa in general, let alone this game. Damn it. Boom! I love that thunderclap.
Come on, big guy. Let's do this.
All right. Feels like this could have been a 2-in-1, but hey. This is feeling like pretty natural, honestly. Yeah, Alan I'm still trying to get, like, used to. Like, I see what they're going with his style. He plays the most like a wrestler, I guess you can say. And he kind of has, like, the flamboyance to, like, match it. So yeah, even if the voice is like the most dissimilar to its original source, like he plays the character really well. There's great presentation. Okay, now all at once. Okay, I was wondering.
Planet down there is my home.
Come to me. Come to me.
That was close.
Get out.
No, you get out. I'm trying to do the knockback and swap between characters.
You'll pay the price for your insolence.
Ah, damn it, I lost my bar.
With 2 eyes, can you see me kick your ass twice as well?
There we go. Slice through that neck.
This will only make me fight harder.
Yeah, Battle Beast is like, you know, already ranked as like an S tier, character, not just because of the show, but as like an S tier fighter in this, because he's just brutal. Like, he's got insane high damaging combos and like super armor when you do certain moves. Like, yeah, between him and Mark, they're the most played characters in the roster so far based on the week 1 statistics that Invincible Versus published the other day. Yeah, this isn't going well.
Join the Empire. Oh man, I do not like fighting you guys.
No, damn it.
Come here, you. Come on, nice try.
I gotta remember, Alan's got 1 killer app though. Oh, that... His super armor attack overrid my super armor attack.
That planet down there is my home now.
Damn it. Yeah, Battle Beast can be hard to defend against. Oh.
You're almost a human, a lesser being.
Yeah, she did the tag counter. Which is something I gotta get down more. The counter tag and the assist breaker are like the 2 most important moves, and I am so bad at remembering to do them.
2 eyes, can you see me kick your ass twice as well?
You can hear like that laugh. Definitely try to like replicate the Rogan laugh, but I appreciate the effort. Okay, we're saying better now going against Lucan.
I'm going to end you now. Watch the see. Watch the see. That's all you got. Later, lunch.
There we go.
Die, sucker. Let's get serious.
Yeah, Lucan is actually like really solid to play as. Like, he's got great combo potential. He's got great supers that like we can weave into each other.
We need to talk.
There we go.
Stop being such a douchebag. They have those here, right?
All right, that fight was tough, but
Eat rocks.
Nissa.
What have you done to me? I was in the middle of glorious battle.
but
There
Viltrumites.
are also worthy adversaries here.
Down, kitty.
Relax, all right? We're gonna figure this whole thing out.
No.
Robot says we're trapped here.
They don't have a lot of chemistry in the show, but I do like them together.
There's gotta be a term for this. I just know it. Oh, wait. Epically fucked.
Thanks, Rex. Sarcasm helps so much.
When I find out who did this, I'm gonna kick their ass into the next century.
Didn't you almost get Invincible killed like 3 times? Maybe lay off the ass-kicking talk.
Yeah, like, they're having fun with continuity. Like, this is clearly, like, post-season 3, but also, like...
If an exit does not present itself, make one. What?
Yeah, we could have told you that would happen.
Could we? What is this place exactly?
I've got thoughts on Cecil in
Based on
this.
my sensor analysis, we are not on Earth. Perhaps an asteroid or some small planetoid body.
Any thoughts on how we got here? Or who's behind it?
If those who transported us here desire battle, I say we give them what they want.
Will you calm down?
Lucan! What have they done?
Robot. Could Filtramites be responsible for this?
Abducting us would not be in their usual habits.
You sure? An asshole is an asshole.
I would advise you against entering into conflict with us.
There is one thing here that's not like the others. Someone none of us have ever met before. How do we know this woman is who she claims to be?
Ella? I mean, I never met her, but I've heard of her. I think she helped Ray out one time.
Sure, there's an elemental in the GDA database too. But is this really her?
Hi, I'm right here. You haven't met me because I only got my powers a few months ago. I was still deciding if I want to use them as a superhero or more like Adam Eve.
Ella and I already had our knockdown dragout. Cecil, we're good.
Yeah, she almost wiped the floor with you. But once she woke up, I don't remember you asking her a damn thing.
Not unfair. Oh.
Guardians, we should take...
He doesn't have a thing.
What the hell is he doing?
Is he hallucinating again?
Come here, you. I've wanted to do this since season 3. Okay, I mean Mark probably. I like Cecil. Cecil's like a very interesting character. But what is so cool about him in this game? God damn it. Cecil is my bane, though, I swear. Like, his playstyle, I have such a hard time fighting the ranged characters in this game, like Cecil and Thula. Gotcha. There we go. Sorry, I was gonna ramble about Cecil because when the trailer dropped, because like Cecil was one of the first characters announced, and you know him teleporting around using guns and just sort of like Reanimen is so cool. But his voice, I go like, that's definitely not Walton Goggins. Who is it? And it took me so long to figure it out. But I was rewatching the trailer, and just when he goes like, "Fuck you, Nolan," it occurred to me, that's Gavin Hammond. That's Kenny from The Walking Dead, from Telltale's Walking Dead. And he is so perfect in this.
Fuck you!
Like, this is not me saying, like, if anything were to happen to Walton Goggins, like, Hammond would be an amazing, like, you know, replacement.
Every single one of us has one of those things on our neck. Except him.
It's just lower on his back.
He's right.
Are you saying this isn't Cecil?
We're about to find out.
No! Stop! Guardians!
The fact that you're not dead yet is the bigger giveaway. Oh. A technician?
Oh, hell no. Help me!
Who's first?
That's why this stage is here. Okay.
You! What are you? Why did you bring us here?
You may call us the Technicians, and you are part of a grand experiment.
Ah, great. Now I know what my next 10 years of nightmares will be about.
The most efficient form of energy in the universe is life itself. The power you expend in fighting could fuel civilizations, if only you thought to harvest it.
Harvest this!
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Is it Fred Tatasciore? No, Doug Bradley. Okay. Sorry, I was checking. Yeah, Hellraiser.
Those can't be real Viltrumites.
Those weaklings? Of course not.
We have taken these forms to show the strength we truly possess through our technology. Our experiment is not over.
You've opened the
It will
box.
never end while we benefit from your captivity.
Yeah? And we'll have to make sure you don't.
Okay, that's why this whole thing is happening. So I was wondering, like, because we saw trails of the, like, yeah, these black and gold Viltrumites and everything. It's just like, so what's this all about? Sorry, the action is so cool. So what is it? Okay, well, sorry, I'll keep rambling in a bit. I want to watch this. Yeah, she's pulling a Sakura from Boruto.
As you can see, we've improved on the originals.
They can't be hurt!
They better hope not.
There we go. Okay, yeah, the technicians. I was wondering what the deal was. Just like, what could be the bad guy in this? And just like, who could be setting up this thing? Why did the technicians have, like, you know, it's in, like, the list. Like, why do we have a technician's, like, laboratory? I mean, there is rumor that, or, you know, according to leakers, like, Angstrom Levy is going to be, you know, in the game as part of the Season 1 pass. And so it's just like, okay, makes sense. Like, the technicians are the ones that helped Levy, like, rebuild his body, get stronger, helped Levy set up the Invincible War in Season 3, and then held him hostage. So it's just sort of like, that's interesting of using, like, kind of a, how do I want to put this, an underutilized villain in Invincible, I guess you can say. Because the technicians, yeah, just being like these crazy, like, you know, yeah, crazy, like, you know, well, it's what it sounds like, technicians, mechanics and builders from, like, who knows where, experimenting on, like, different life forms and mechanics, like, apparently giving, you know, Levy, like, you know, increasing the power of his body, making him pretty durable and everything for a human.
I will find a way to kill you.
Okay, good, we get to play as Anissa. Now, okay, this is gonna sound bad. There's no good context for this, but Anissa might be my favorite character. Not in the show, no. Anissa is a very problematic character, and I am really curious what they're gonna do with her because, I don't think the scene is going to happen in season 5. That's probably a season 6 thing, but they're probably going to start putting down some seeds about bad phrasing. They're probably going to be putting down some like implications or like foundations for something to potentially happen still. But in terms of gameplay on this, I love how she plays. She plays so good. She is so tough. She is so fast compared to the other Viltrumites. She combos well, and she is just like such a cool character to play as. She's got great finisher moves. Yeah, she's got great attacks. She's got great finishers. Her design translates really well to the art style, even in comparison to the other characters. Yeah, and, you know, she's got a great ultimate, and and more shallow comparison. Hold on. Whoop. And more shallow reason, her jiggle physics are particularly insane for this game. Again, I like Anissa in this. She's killer. Yeah, that cold look, like just how she's presented, her fighting style, she is so ruthless in this, and I love it.
There is poetry in destruction.
Come on.
Yeah, she's got like a great like defensive stance. Okay, I kind of tripped up. But then again, with her, I took out 2 characters, so that's pretty good. Yeah, again, there's no good context to say that in, but Anissa might be my favorite character in this game. Like, she's one of my mains, right alongside Conquest and Elemental.
That's enough. Here's a solution.
At last.
Alright. Gets played as battle based.
This will be my greatest challenge yet. I can taste the glory.
Gotta remember I can do tag outs.
Complete our experiment. There is nothing for you.
Yeah, and you got charge attacks on your medium, which actually do change based on the character. Okay, yeah, kind of got a little cocky with that.
Our might.
Kick that alien ass.
And you know, there are taunts like Nolan doing the think mark. Sorry, yeah, duplicate's great actually. I wasn't trying to swap out to Monster Girl, but definitely not the efficient use of that, but this is it. And yeah, they got Grey Delisle voicing, you know, obviously Monster Girl. Amanda. Sorry, it took me a second to remember her name.
Try to keep up.
Oh, damn.
Acknowledge your status as lesser beings.
Yeah, but Kate's got like really good combos. She moves fast and just like Ip Man punches. We're in trouble though. Okay, now we gotta fight Conquest.
Your failures will fuel our research. I will so enjoy dissecting you. Beat down. I'm just getting started. Coming through. Got your present. You like it? Beat down.
Yep, keep the punishment coming.
Where you going? Nowhere.
There we go. Okay, cutting it close. That is so freaking cool. Sorry, just literally swiveling in midair. That's amazing. Yes. Sorry. It's so cool. Don't hit the main power cord.
Ha! You can be injured.
Damn, girl.
Has to be their main power source.
Way ahead of you.
Sorry, just juked him in midair.
Is this progress? They still look like Viltrumites.
I see the problem. It goes deep down, honeycomb through the asteroid. I can get it out. Just hold them off, okay?
If we make it home, I'll introduce you to Cecil, the real one.
Nice. Yeah, at least they're having fun with this. Alright. Actually, okay, I'm gonna put a quick pause in because, like, I kind of got ahead of myself. I want to make sure things are actually still working and recording correctly. Like, I'm really hoping, like, there's been no, like, other audio issues. So, just a second. Let me check it real quick. Okay, back. Sorry, 2 out of 2 previous Invincible gameplay videos have been plagued by audio desyncs. So, I'm just being cautious that it's actually working and some of my reactions are now not gone to waste. Yeah, I lost track of how many fights there were, but if there's only 21, we gotta be close. Stop it. I gotta remember I can do that.
Here you go. I'm ending this.
We are in control, not you.
And yet. I mean, can we unlock these outfits for the characters? Like that, like, you know, previously that gold and now outside of this, like that red. Like, God, they look so freaking good.
Gotcha. Need a hand?
Yeah, you can have this kill.
I see it all now. Every single molecule.
So cute. When's Thick Eve gonna be a skin? Is that DLC? I'll pay for that. Honestly, what got me to pick up this game as fast as I did, I was holding off because, like, you know, finances and everything.
Whatever you're doing, it's working.
I was excited, but I figured out, like, I'd wait a bit. And then they actually announced they changed the pricing on the, you know, the game and the deluxe edition. So they actually, like, altered the prices of, like, the skins they originally had. And that was really cool of, like, the dev team. So it's like, I want to show support for that. Oh, we actually get to lead on as Titan. Titan's interesting. oddly, like, the characters I like the least so far have been the most human characters, including, like, Titan and Powerplex. Like, Powerplex I really wanted to like. I thought he'd be, like, such a cool character to play as. But, you know, I just like like, a little fiddly. Titan is just kind of like this bruiser who plays really well. He's got an interesting thing with, like, you know, using special meter to, like, rebuild his rock armor.
You are a small piece of our greater goal.
That's it. Just quit.
He's got, like, a lot of, like, tackle abilities and stuff like that. Just, like, powering through.
And your strength is ours now.
Yeah, that's another bad. Got an image to uphold.
Watch your head.
Watch it over here.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Powerplex just, like, has a lot of, like, long-distance moves. Like, how do I want to put it? I don't like playing as the range characters, except for Elemental. She's kind of, like, the exception to the rule. And yet, range characters are also my bane, my weakness. I have such a hard time fighting range characters. Like, Cecil, Rex, Thula, Powerplex.
It's up. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Say goodbye.
I just feel like Titans could have been, like, a more interesting finisher. Yeah, all he does is, like, you know, batter and bruise, but it still could have been one hesitate to kill them. Form an overkill with 18 different characters. Sweet. I think they would have been focusing on her by now. For such brilliant scientists, they are wasting a lot of time.
This is everything I have longed for. This is your last chance.
This feels climactic. I don't know. Something about just, like, this character setup feels like Final Fight to me, but I guess we'll see. Maybe a little early for that.
Whoa! Okay then.
This is it.
You can see them glitching out. I'm just trying to keep the hurt on.
This is gonna hurt.
That's enough.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be swapping them out. They're getting too much recovery.
We are in control, not you.
Damn.
Here we go.
We prefer you alive.
Yeah, like, range characters I have a hard time with. Like, playing and fighting. Oh, sure. Swap out.
Okay then.
Marks down.
Insignificant.
Again, experience the joy of battle.
Hurrah!
Either you or I will die, and I will be satisfied.
Damn it. Frickin', yeah, again, like, range characters for some reason just, like, completely throw me. I don't get how to play them, and I don't get how to stop them. Maybe one of those problems washes the back of the other. Now I wish I was, like, you know... There we go, keeping that going.
To me. We're not done yet. Too weak to live.
There we go.
Consider this mercy!
A grand experiment. Is that it? Please story. Nope, that really was the final fight. That's what it felt like. I go like, the fact they're having Naruto versus, sorry, Mark versus Omni-Man said everything. Everyone all right?
This experiment has failed.
You're damn right about that.
But another has only begun.
Well, that was fun. Who wants coffee and donuts?
Are we on Earth? We're not still hallucinating, are we?
No. I can tell we're really here.
It's like, I'm getting out of here. Huh.
Oh, God. They weren't just making us fight.
They wanted us out of the way. For this.
Yeah, and that's it. Jesus Christ. Okay. I am not taking a risk that that song is copyright claimed. I don't know. I've had too many bad experiences, but okay, that was it. Yeah, that's what I heard, is that, I don't know why playtime is that long, but yeah, it's like, that's what I heard, is that just sort of like, you know, there is a, you know, the single player mode, which has like a kind of cool, like well choreographed, really interesting, like, you know, original Invincible story, and it's only an hour long. That's really what it was. Like, there was a little bit of it longer from pausing and such, so really, but yeah, really that was a little over an hour of gameplay. Would have been less if you didn't have to redo fights. So if you played on easy, yeah, you could crack this out. So yeah, it's just like, they're leading up to something, but there's still not really any word, or there's still not really a concrete, like, roadmap, I guess you can say. Is just sort of like, is the story continuing? We're technically in, hold on. We're technically in season 0, so, you know, there is stuff to come yet, so they're probably, we don't know exactly though, but people are kind of banking on, it's like, that's a hell of a cliffhanger to leave on. They gotta be doing more of this, whether it be more DLC or free expansions coming out later. We need a couple of months to just like wait and find out, but there's gotta be something. It's just like, admittedly, it's just like, damn, as someone who loves, you know, who likes single player stuff, you know, it's like, I can like pick up Mortal Kombat, or like the last couple of Mortal Kombats, even if I only really got into the story mode, I felt that was satisfying, even if they're like only like 4 or 5 hours long, you know? But one, like, it's really short, and it's like, okay, maybe there's more coming down the line, more expansion on like this whole technician storyline, because the technicians are just kind of like these interesting things that just like never show up much. They kind of get thrown away in the comic. So, and I doubt they're really going to get much more screen time in the show. So this is probably the most we're ever going to get out of technicians, you know, in the Invincible franchise. So we'll have to see. Oh, I just had a really thought, like, oh, Tech Jacket would make a great DLC character. Especially, okay. Anyways. So yeah, like very short story, but it's got its cool moments. Again, like the game looks great, and so how they do that in cutscene looks really good. The cutscenes look really good. Characters are having fun, just sort of like mixing things together, and you know, really cool combat sequences. Like, yeah, I'm deadly curious. I just gotta try. We're gonna skip, but I just want to see what's one Viltrumite difficulty battle like. Yeah, again, we can't do combo breakers or anything because we don't have teammates.
That's no longer an option. You know that. Time for a lesson.
Yeah, dead.
Even.
Almost.
Think.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Actually, what we can do, because I thought about it, like, yeah, this is one of these things. Like, I don't know how cheap attack you can get with this, and it's probably gonna be really annoying with multiple enemies.
This is crazy! Stop!
That's no longer an option.
Shoot.
You know that.
Gotcha!
Time for a lesson.
Damn it.
Pay attention.
Damn it. Okay.
Think.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying to just sort of like, again, the Viltrumite, beating story on Viltrumite is a very low, like, you know, low required trophy so far, achievement. So, you know, not looking forward to that, but I'm just curious. So no, the single player has got some cool stuff, and then there's Arcade Ladder, which I've cleared with every character, because even though you're playing as 3 characters, and yeah, I still haven't done Guardian mode, so I haven't fought on hard yet. But, yeah, even though you can pick 3 characters, whoever your first character is like the one who's going to get credit for the entire ladder. But, so, like, gives you an excuse to, like, play with every character. So, yeah, whoops. So I got, like, loads of customizations and everything to, like, customize my little player card. I got the deluxe edition. Yeah, all I can say is I'm sorry, because I'm probably not a good fight. And I wanted, like, a comic background. I used, that one would be good. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do that one. Badges beat up Mark, because that's just what I am, how I play. And yeah, everyone's got character mastery, so it's just sort of like you unlock, you know, items and everything between cosmetics, between colors, titles, new, like, pieces of artwork, backgrounds. It's one of those things. It's all, like, superficial, but there are some really cool looking designs, and I can only assume that maybe some of these masteries will get expanded upon as time goes on. So yeah, I've been playing with Mark a lot, Invincible, but yeah, otherwise Anissa's my real main, my primary main. Again, Anissa, very problematic. It's only gonna get worse. She's really good in this game. But yeah, and I got preset teams. I got Teen Team Up. You know, I'm trying to come up with names, just like Teen Team Up. I had like a Viltrumite squad that was literally called Viltrumite. But yeah, like inspired by you know, friend of the channel Snow, who was like watching my stream and like told me about like the audio errors. But I made a team based on their you know, their favorite character, Conquest. So that's why he's in the lead. Mine is Anissa, so she's leading the back. And then I introduced Snow to Ella, and they loved her. So yeah, there we go. So, you know, it kind of works out. Because Alan was originally like middle in that team, and Alan I just like had the hardest time with. And then Guardians of the Globe, blah blah blah. Because I like Kate, I like Monster Girl, I like Bulletproof, and like there were so many cool characters. Oops, hold on. Because again, I like Mark, great all-rounder, really cool. Eve, very interesting, more technical. Battle Beast, brutal bruiser, unstoppable if you set him up right. Bulletproof, acrobatic and thin, just like very lithe. Rex, like super fun and like Cirque du Soleil gameplay style. Lucan, surprisingly tough and like very much a grappler with a lot of strong moves. Anissa, lightning fast and just like brutal in her combat style. Kate, again, kind of plays like a Naruto normally would in a ninja game, or Naruto Ultimate Ninja game, summoning shadow clones and fighting. Alan plays like a wrestler. Took me a little bit, but you see him. Conquest, brutal, kind of simple though. And you know, he's got a great like special move that can be used as a counter. Thula, ranged, she's hard. Again, ranged characters I don't get, and they're also like my biggest, like, I have such a hard time fighting them. But no, Thula's actually still like interesting to play, like lots of spinning. She's got a great ultimate actually. Robot, technical, kind of plays like, I guess, a average Mortal Kombat character, I guess you can say, where he's got moves that like change distance based on how you use them, and just like shooting from distance, rockets. Another technical character. Monster Girl, very strong, high damage, high defense, but very limited range. Omni-Man, like, what do you need to say? Brutal, plays most like a Superman-like character. Cecil, also very cool, kind of like a gunslinger play style. It kind of reminds me of Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat. Elemental, the only like ranged character I really get. Basically, Invincible's version of Korra, which is awesome. Now we're noticing even like parts of her hair kind of look like lightning. Anyways, Titan, bruiser, taking a lot of damage. Like, if you set him up right, I feel like he takes a lot of setup, but if you can like set him up right to make sure you got the stone skin and you can just keep laying on the punishment and like brute force your way through like attacks, I think he can be really useful. And Powerplex, I'm surprised we didn't get to play as him, but I suppose he would not work with Invincible under any circumstances.
I'm your man.
Sorry. But no, Powerplex, just sort of like interesting playstyle with like a lot of range, a lot of like, he can either do really long range or really close range. Like, he's kind of like a really like tough character for me to figure out, but he's really cool. And voiced by Michael Schwalbe, voice of Kawaki from Boruto. So that's just awesome. And Schwalbe even like did a voiced over like some of Powerplex's scenes, and they do such a good job. Like, yeah, Schwalbe, again, another like great pick, another great performance. Aaron Paul has already announced that he won't be coming back to voice Powerplex again. I think we'll see him a little bit in 5. So if they're gonna go for anybody, go get Schwalbe again. He's killer. Damn. God damn. Sorry, it's just sort of like prestige with the character and get that. Ah. So horrible. Okay. Sorry, so freaking sad. Okay.
I will join you.
I'm just looking. Because, yeah, Anissa, that pink looks amazing on her, honestly. Cosmic, that gold, though. Yeah, that distortion. Okay. So, yeah, like, the character's pretty varied. And we're going to get Universa, who showed up very briefly in Season 4. I'm surprised, like, again, there is a lot of repetition, I guess you can say, in general theming with all the characters. Like, I don't understand why we didn't get, like, Shrinking Ray, or, maybe, like, Darkwing 2, or even, like, other Guardians of the Globe. Sorry, like, I'm surprised Shapesmith, sorry, was not in the roster, considering, like, he's kind of like a fan favorite because of Ben Schwartz, mainly. Like, there's some characters that I'm surprised are omitted, and even what we're going to get in the season pass seems kind of, like, surprising. Like, you know, again, Immortal not being... Okay, I know everyone likes to pick on Immortal fraud mortal, and all that, but it's just like, okay, fine, you can feel that way, but why wasn't he in the base roster? Like, he sounds like a shoo-in, you know? So it just feels weird. But we got Universa, Immortal, and there's speculation about who could be in the other 2 slots in the season pass that will come out later on in the year. And my guess is, I'm trying to remember, I think, because my guesses were Oliver and Thrag. Those were my guesses when I was playing the beta. That still might be kind of the case, because I have the feeling you gotta put Oliver in, that little, like, you know, that little shit, basically. people will have too much fun either beating the snot out of him or like him cracking jokes while he's like fighting. He would have the sickest burns at the start of battles. And Thrag, because he is just such like a presence now after the end of the 4th season, like, you know, it would make sense if Thrag was in the game, but maybe they'll swap with somebody else. I'm trying to think of who. But yeah, okay. So I'm just going to make that assumption, like Oliver, Thrag, going to be characters 3 and 4 in the season pass. And depending on how the game does, maybe we'll get more season passes in the future and like more story expansions. They've got to have something planned, and I guess we'll see what happens as time goes on. But anyways, sorry, I was also going to like do this. I was going to tack this on at the end because I did, just a second. Sorry, yeah, so you unlock customization items. Shoot. Sorry, yeah, the customization items, the art gallery, which includes like, you know, artwork for all the concept art for the characters. I should have gotten here for like to do my rambling. But, you know, everyone looks great. Everyone, again, translates this 3D art style very well. Like, everyone looks great. Get music tracks. Clear an Invincible ladder. Did I do? Oh, wait. An Invincible ladder in arcade. Didn't I do that? Okay, whatever. More music, comic covers, which are for like really late game prestige, like overall. Arenas. Yeah, we unlocked more arenas. Yeah, we unlocked some like new like arenas, or at least new settings. Clear an Invincible ladder in an arcade mode. Did I do that? Or okay. Reach level 30. Yeah, so now unlock some new locations and stuff, so that's fun. Yeah, I saw the technicians lab, and I go like, that's weird. Why are the technicians, like, why are they getting a highlight in the game, not realizing they were the main bad guys of, like, the story mode? So that's interesting. Okay, we unlocked all the movies. I figured why not just go through everybody's, you know, to tack on with the story, might as well show off everyone's arcade ending. So I thought that would be fun, so we'll do that real quick.
Alan the Alien, intrepid Unopan hero, has traveled far across the galaxy, and due to his incredible instincts and dashing good looks, showed up just in time to help his friends. Once again, he is feted by a grateful populace. Again, a civilization saved by the Coalition's greatest warrior. All is well in the universe, because Alan has saved the planet from... Ah! Oh shit, she wasn't as dead as I thought.
Goofy stuff like that. A lot of these are just like affirming certain character quirks, or just sort of like doubling down on certain, like, you know, basically explaining everyone's character. Or sometimes there are some like kind of cute teases at like what if examples, or like what if teases and other stuff. Like,
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised how much humans fail to understand. This is for their own good, and the good of the universe. Once this planet belongs to us, we will bring order to it. The people of Earth will work to serve Viltrum, a greater purpose than they could ever have achieved alone. If they serve us well, they will be allowed to live. Surely, they must understand that the strongest species is meant to rule.
Yeah, Anissa kind of doubling down on her, like, Viltrumite supremacy. We're just like, no, we are the strongest in the universe, you know. Why wouldn't it make sense for us to rule?
Even my own parents never thought I could do this. Guess I'm still proving them wrong. People always underestimate me. Whether it's an idiot like Kilcannon, or an entire army of alien invaders. But they don't realize I'm not gonna stop, not gonna give up. No matter who comes for me, I'm gonna fight for this planet. My way.
Yeah, kind of doubling down on Eve as a character, about like her superhero philosophy and all that. This is one of my favorites, actually, Battle Beasts.
I have easily defeated Earth's strongest heroes. It is a great disappointment. But here is something I have not seen before. For the first time since I can remember, I am truly surprised by my enemy. Perhaps this planet will offer me glorious battle after all. That is all that matters. And she who gives it to me has my gratitude.
Yeah, that one's interesting, because it just implies, like, there's some weird quirks about Eve's power, but it implies just sort of like she could actually be like a real worthy opponent against Battle Beast, and he is thrilled, and that's just like a really fun thing. I wish they encountered each other.
I'm faster than any motherfucker who wants to come at me. I'm stronger than them. Hell, smarter too. The Guardians are lucky I joined up. I never back away from a fight. And not to brag, but most of the time, I win. Okay, maybe I come off a little cocky, but who cares? I'm the dopest guy on the best superhero team on the goddamn planet.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna get past me.
Yeah, just Bulletproof bragging. He actually is a genius. Like, you know, they make a whole point about that. Again, Bulletproof is like actually like an interesting character. He doesn't get enough screen time in the show. I really hope they change some stuff up in terms of his backstory if they finally get to that in the show. Like, that needs some serious tweaking. Anyways.
Christ, these superheroes are exhausting. Always complaining and fighting amongst themselves. Sure, they're saving the world. God, they're fucking children. They just head back to their clubhouse. Oh, sorry, I mean HQ. And leave me to clean up after them. Head of the Global Defense Agency sounds like a pretty great gig. And it is. But I have to get my hands dirty. Thank God for Donald, or I'd have to do everything myself all the time. Not that there aren't a few perks of the job.
And that's funny. Yeah, again, that's Gavin Hammond. That's Kenny from Telltale's The Walking Dead. Freaking kills it. And, like, you could hear it in that performance, too. Just, like, the really thick, like, accent. And just, like, God damn. And, like, yeah, just, like, it's, like, my boy, Kenny. And also just, like, it's got its perks as he's teleporting away. Which that was also a comic joke about how he just likes to teleport. I don't think they'll keep that in the show, but that's really funny. Conquest is another interesting one. This is a fan service one for sure.
I've always been different, even from others of my race. They fight for control because their culture demands it to show their strength. I fight for the pure joy of it. Yet this creature thinks like me. Maybe his reasons aren't the same. I don't understand his twisted sense of honor. But we're alike in our lust for battle. Is that battle over? No. It's just beginning.
Yeah, like, that was basically everyone after Season 3, after Conquest's reveal, is just like, oh, Conquest and Battle Beast would just have so much fun together battling. They'd be the match made in heaven, and that's a little, like, allusion to that.
I die again and again. I can't remember how many times I've been mutilated and torn apart and smashed to bits. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I was a ward of the state. And I owe them, I guess. I'm good at fighting. I'm good at dying. Sometimes, I think maybe my life could be something more. But for now, I'll keep doing what I know how to do best.
Yeah, not much there, but it's like, yeah, it's reiterating stuff that we know about Kate if you watch the show. It's just sort of like, she feels the pain. It's, again, kind of like Naruto's Shadow Clones, but, you know, not just getting the experience from the Shadow Clones, but, you know, the pain and the sensation of dying, seeing your corpse strewn about and split apart. It's just like, it's gotta be rough. I've got my problems with Kate in the show. In the game, she's actually pretty cool.
When I first got these powers, I wasn't sure how I wanted to use them. I didn't care about the money. That was Grandpa's thing. I wanted to do good, but what's that really mean? Do I build things? Bring fresh water to communities? I wanted to do so much. I was paralyzed by choice. Turns out, sometimes it's the problems you face that shape you. Conflict shows you who you want to be. My name is Elemental, and I'm a superhero.
Yeah, and just like her setting, kind of like figuring out her own philosophy, where, you know, Ella, they said it's like, I've only had my powers for a few months. And she mentions her grandpa, which seems like oddly pointed, so maybe there's something there. But yeah, so the way she's talking about it, like, she kind of is talking about using her powers the same way Eve did, where Eve went around using her powers to just sort of like, you know, help communities, but, you know, scaled that back, just trying to figure out the way to use her powers, like, the best, so she could like build and fix things in the correct way. But you know, so you know, Ella and Adam kind of have like very similar superhero philosophies, so I'd love to see them get more time together. Invincibles will do last.
As I suspected, this planet falls as quickly as any other. Sad for them, but it makes my job easy. Too easy, perhaps. I am bored with this already. Another day, another pathetic species immediately vanquished. If the monotony continues, I may grow as crazy as Conquest. Or maybe not.
Yeah, kind of Lucan, which, okay, not getting into spoilers about, like, later on in the comic, but, yeah, Lucan, you know, a funny thing, though, it's like, it's Phil LaMarr still voicing Lucan, like, in the show. The extra growl he puts on it, I almost thought they actually changed it. But anyways, yeah, Lucan almost kind of, he says he's gonna be crazy like Conquest, kind of like anti-Conquest, where he's just like, he's just bored of the fighting, this isn't interesting to him, so it's just like, he just doesn't know what to do with himself. But, you know, might as well keep busy. So, you know, we'll see more of Lucan in the future. Monster Girl.
When I'm in monster form, it's just one punch, two punch, repeat over and over. Not everyone
remembers I'm a person too. A grown woman, actually. So you can understand how much it sucks to have two options of body. 12-year-old girl or giant scaly dude. Not exactly appropriate for drinks with the girl squad. Or dating, for that matter. At least I have a few good friends.
Yeah, that's just reiterating Amanda's, like, insecurities in the show, where it's just sort of like, you know, using her powers. I wonder if they'll really, like, go into depths about, like, how her curse works. But anyways, because the story behind that's weird, I'll just say. But, yeah, it's, like, her curse, and, like, you know, the usual insecurities we know about that is just sort of like, you know, I want to be a hero, I want to help people, but I'm losing myself as I go, so I just can't, like, have a normal life anymore. But, you know, pointing out Rex is just sort of like, Rex, platonically, they get along really well. Robot had other plans with that, but we'll get there. Omni-Man will do before Invincible.
I've poured all my rage into this single task. And now, it's done. Invincible can't hurt anyone ever again. So why don't I feel satisfied? There are others who failed to stop Omni-Man's destruction. Bureaucrats, politicians, more heroes too. They need to pay. And I'm going to make sure that happens.
Yeah, there we go. Again, Michael Schwalbe, excellent performance. And yeah, like Powerplex kind of like doubling down where, you know, it's what he said, just sort of like, you know, who else got in the way of justice? We saw in the show how he originally tried to like file court complaints and get Invincible to like try and face trial and everything, and that got pushed aside. It's like the bureaucrats aren't helping, the politicians are covering up for these heroes, and other heroes didn't stop the disaster that happened, and so it's just sending him spiraling further down. This is the most like Mortal Kombat like ending, where it's just kind of like it like follows up on a character story, I guess you can say. Like it's like in Mortal Kombat, like usually the stories end and it like whoever's arcade you finish, their story continues on and they basically have their own like canonical ending in a way. This feels like where Powerplex would have gone. It just would have kept going.
Everybody knows Rexplode. Rakish, charming, devil-may-care, most likely to kick ass and then do a keg stand. Okay, maybe I'm not
technically the strongest hero around, but damn am I ever the coolest. Occasionally, I do wonder if the other Guardians think I'm such a good person. I could say fuck them, and you know what? They deserve it. But when I'm up late at night ordering pizza on the GDA credit card, I think maybe they have a point. So, every once in a while, I make an effort to be a better Rex.
Yeah, and that's nice of Rex. Like, you know, he's still got his cocky attitude, he's still a jerk, but he's growing as a person and he's becoming, like, nicer and cooler. And yeah, like, he's got great character progression, you know. Like, he escalated from, like, the biggest dick and most obnoxious guy in the first, like, season. And in season 2 and 3, he just got better, and it's just, like, he changed a lot. And, you know, I'll say this. People like to joke, like, oh, he had the mean shot out of his head. It took him to have serious brain damage to be a good person. No. He was changing for the better before that happened. Like, you know, to give him credit. Anyways, Robot.
I don't enjoy violence. It's destructive, the opposite of intellect. I'd rather observe from the sidelines, gathering data. But you can't always trust the people you thought you could. Sometimes, even I don't see betrayal coming. And then, it's time for action. Until more strategizing is required.
Yeah, that's a short one. Let's just say that's foreshadowing.
It's cleaner up here than it is on Earth. Devoid of humans. Their desperation, their weakness, their simple-minded greed. Even a Unopan is preferable to them. If only somewhat. All other species are pathetic compared to Viltrumite strength. Only the Viltrum Empire can rid the universe of vermin like these. I have much to do towards advancing our goals.
Yeah, Thula and Anissa kind of hit on the same beats, but I suppose their philosophies are different. Where Anissa is just sort of like, no, you are weaker, inferior races, and that's why we've come here to correct you and, like, you know, take control. Meanwhile, Thula is just sort of like, nope, get rid of them, we're done, we are purging, we are, you know, all that.
People call me a criminal, but they don't get it. I have my priorities. The people I have to protect. The people I love. And if I can't do that within the law, then I have to go outside it. I belong to this city, and this slice of it belongs to me. I work too damn hard to let anyone tear us apart now. And I'll take out any hero or mobster or any other motherfucker who tries to stop me from defending what's mine.
Great deliveries from the actor. Yeah, Titan kind of has like his whole bit where it's just sort of like, again, like he did make things better when he finally took over and like, yeah, became a criminal kingpin. Because like he does have his priorities and it's to keep his family safe, and to keep his family safe, it's to make like his like city, like his section of the city better. So he's just sort of like, he is kind of just sort of like a real Robin Hood of a kingpin. He's a fascinating character and I love him in the show. Anyways, Omni-Man and then Invincible.
I'm a stranger now, an enemy of Earth, no matter what I do. But there are some things that matter more than others. Invincible, my son. He's had to face countless threats, including me. I can't go back to who I was before, but maybe I can help him. And maybe that will have to be enough.
And sorry, I also noticed like J.K. Simmons' breathing in the mic, which is just interesting. Again, when you notice things like that, it's just sort of like, oh, it's so human. I appreciate that as a growing voice actor. But anyways, yeah, Omni-Man, his whole thing is just sort of like, I've made too many mistakes and I don't know if I can make up for it, but... Just a second. I don't know if I can make up for it, but I'm going to try, and just like maybe supporting someone who believes in me is going to be enough to just like get by. And that's kind of like something we've been seeing in season 4 about like Nolan's like attempt at a redemption arc and how that's gone. And it's just sort of like, he doesn't, you know, no one owes him forgiveness. He's still going to try for it, but even if he doesn't get it, he still is committed to trying to change. So even without forgiveness, he's still going to try. So there is something there about, like, and that just kind of, like, reconfirm, like, doubles down on that. Like, Nolan is trying to change, and, you know, he's doing his best as he can, regardless of who will eventually forgive him, you know? Anyways, wrap it up with the main boy.
The last few years, it feels like everybody's on my shit list. Or I'm on theirs. Invincible versus everyone. Honestly, it sucks. But there are still some things that make it worth being Invincible and Mark Grayson. And it's not easy to be either one. I have my people, the ones who care about me. I'm not alone. That's what matters.
Yep, and that sums up Mark's whole, like, hero philosophy too, where it's just sort of like, you know, there are good things about being both, like, a hero and, like, a normal person, and he wants to preserve both, you know? That's why he fights so much for humanity, why he wants to give them a chance, why he thinks they deserve, like, they still deserve a chance to not be conquered and make their own mistakes, but also create their own successes and their own change. And as long as he's got the support and people to help him, he's doing his best. And that's what makes him title drop, you know? So, yeah. No, so, okay. I'm rambling, but I figured after doing the story mode and then, like, might as well, like, wrap up the story and ramble some more with the arcade endings. And so, yeah, that's kind of the single player for Invincible Versus. I have been playing, still doing some online matches. I've been doing, like, the ladder stuff. I've been unlocking things. I'm like level 24, but again, I'm not skilled. Like, I'm getting wrecked online in online matches because I'm not doing, like, counter tags efficiently enough or, you know, assist breakers. So I'll get that figured out. But yeah, no, Invincible Versus. But yeah, Invincible Versus. Like, there is a lot of cool stuff here. They're certainly building up for, like, something new in the future, and I guess we'll just have to see what they have planned. We'll see what they have planned for the future of, like, any DLC, more characters, more costumes. I was gonna say, there are different suit colors. I wish we got more suit colors. Like, okay, they do have like Mohawk Mark as like a DLC costume. I wish there were more. Yeah, I wish there were more Invincible costumes. And I kind of wish they would also do a thing. I think they do it with the other one, but I don't have it yet. Where it's just sort of like, it's kind of like Injustice 2, where it's just like, if you choose, you know, if you pick Supergirl, but then you pick the Power Girl costume, you're now playing as Power Girl. It's a different character. It's a different, like, you know, emotion, a different tone. It's just like you're playing as different characters depending on what costume you pick. And I want that to happen here. But we'll see.
We can do this.
Because, yeah, no one's got... Battle Beast is a DLC costume that I don't have. You know, I wish, you know, at least everyone had, like, an alternate costume right away. But, you know, it's coming together. I like Alan's, like, his cop outfit, which Coalition of Planets. But I like his, like, you know... his, like, bumps and stuff on his arms and legs. Like, those just look really cool, like he's growing. Like, the way Alan's body changes as the series goes on is actually really interesting. Yeah, Conquest Base and Breakout, I don't know why they originally wanted to charge, like, $5 for Conquest with just pants. That was kind of like the DLC questions I questioned. I mean, Rex only wearing a towel as part of the DLC. That makes sense.
My skills could be useful.
This is kind of my thing.
Yeah, not many costumes. Yeah, we got Base, Coalition of Planets, which looks great. I wish we got his regular Viltrumite outfit like we saw in the story mode. It's weird that we don't.
You need me?
Anytime.
Yeah, and Elemental has like a diamond skin, which looks really cool, actually. Come on, give us Titan in a suit. Like, why is that not already in the game? Okay, and yeah, more Powerplex costumes. Honestly, it'd be very funny to have just sort of like, it'd be honestly really cool if everyone had a costume of just like them in their street clothes. But okay, sorry, I'm getting out my thoughts on Invincible Versus. There's a lot of cool stuff here. You know, I'm really curious what the future is going to be for this. Like, you know, we'll see with all fighting games and like, you know, how do I want to put this? Fighting games are kind of like really adjacent to live service in a way. And even though I thought this was gonna have like season passes up the wazoo and everything, which luckily it doesn't. And you know, the devs are listening to feedback and like tailoring back on like microtransaction costs and like giving you more for your purchase. You know, and it was only $50 at launch, even though I don't know if the $20 for the deluxe edition really was worth the extra money, but you know, that's a debate. But no, there's a lot of potential here for like way more interesting costumes, way more customization, you know, for this technician story to go farther and just like see where that goes or what they're building up with that. You know, there is a lot of potential here for loads of cool stuff, and I guess we just gotta wait to see. Because depending on the reception of the game, like the reception has been positive, it's been popular, it's just we don't know like how it often goes, if it's just gonna taper off immediately, and if it does, you know, will we see like special bonuses when the next season comes out, which I guess should be next April based on like you know, speculation basically. So it's just sort of like, are we going to get like yearly updates? Are we going to get like good seasonal updates? What's season 1 proper going to be like? Because really, season 0, this is the beta testing period. That's what this is. We paid to be beta testers. Let's be fair here, people. But we'll see what happens. Latest news. Okay. I know they just did updated patches and stuff like that. Hot fixes for like an Infinite Conquest like combo. But anyways. So yeah, we'll see how much support the game gets, see what happens if like they finish the technician story, probably sometime before the year's out, probably. They won't drag it on that long, I don't think. But maybe they add like a new section every season. Maybe like, you know, we're gonna get new characters like Universa, Immortal, and more to go until the end of the year. And you know, if it's still popular enough or it's still big enough, maybe we'll get a second season pass with more characters and maybe like more story stuff. I guess we'll find out and we'll just see what happens as time goes on. Okay, what's up, dog? You want to go outside? Okay, dog says it's time to go wrap it up. So yeah, that's kind of my rambling done. So yeah, I still like Invincible Versus. I'm having a lot of fun with this. The story was really cool for what we had. I'm hoping there's more and I hope it pays off. But for right now, yeah, that's what we got for Invincible Versus. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap it up, gonna run, let the dog out. So with that all being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off. And thank you for watching me play Invincible Versus.